Welcome guys to the numerical point, and this is your QD number 5. Subject is fluid mechanics. Topic is surface tension. The level of the question is difficult, and question number 1. So before we start, just hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon and never miss any update. Let's get started. Guys, this is a question in front of us. First you pause the video and read the question carefully. A container of width 2a is filled with a liquid. A thin wire of weight per unit length W is gently placed over the liquid surface in the middle of the surface. It's shown in figure. As a result of the liquid surface is depressed by a distance y, the surface tension of the liquid is S. So guys, this is our diagram. Okay, now let's denote the values of a and y in the diagram. So guys, this is the distance 2a and this is the height. Okay, the depression in the liquid surface is y, and in the question it has given, it is put in the middle, so this distance we can denote it as a. Okay, now let's see the question again and understand. Okay, we continue. Okay, the questioner has asked the surface tension of the liquid. So let's first in the figure try to show the forces that are acting on the this wire. Okay, this is the cross sectional view of the wire. The wire is deep inside the board. So let's first denote the forces. Okay, the first force, there are two types of force basically it will act here. One is the gravity. Okay, and the other is the surface tension. Okay, so gravity will act just uh, perpendicularly downward to the surface. Okay, downward. So let's first show the gravity. So guys, this is the gravity force, and what will be the magnitude of the gravity force? That will be W into, let's suppose length of the wire is L, so the gravity force will be act downwards and the magnitude will be W into L. So now we will show the most important surface tension force. Okay, about the surface tension force we know one thing, its direction, that is magnitude also we know, but the direction is important in terms of surface tension force. That is, here I am writing the statement. Okay, surface tension force acts perpendicular to the body and in the direction of, in the plane of the surface. Okay, in the plane of the surface. So if the surface tension force is in the plane of the surface, then that will be in a tangential direction. Okay, so let's first show the surface tension force. Here you should note one thing, that the surface tension force is acting in the plane of the surface. Okay, in the plane of the surface. Okay, and the plane of the surface is not horizontal, so the surface tension force will also not horizontal, it will act in certain angle. Okay, it is not horizontal, it will act in a certain angle. So if it is acting in a certain angle, then it will have two components, one is in the horizontal plane and other in the vertical plane. Okay, now let's make the components of the surface tension force in the horizontal plane and in the vertical plane. Why we need to do this? Because in the vertical plane we need to balance that force of that component of the surface tension force in the vertical direction with this weight. So that's why we need to find out the component of the surface tension in the vertical direction. Okay, now let's make the components of the surface tension force. Okay guys, now I have shown the components. Now let's analyze it perfectly. Okay, so here I want to show you. Okay, this is the surface tension force and its horizontal component will be this one and its vertical component will be this one, and this is the second surface tension force that acts in the left side. Its vertical component will be also in this direction and its horizontal component will in this direction. Okay, if you see it properly, So this force, the leftward force or horizontal component, will balance this force. Okay, so these are same in magnitude, so the left side component and the right side component will balance each other. But what about the vertical component? The vertical component of both the side of surface tension is in the upward direction. In the upward direction, okay, and the weight is in the downward direction. So for equilibrium, okay, for equilibrium, we can say weight is equal to vertical component of surface tension force in the vertical component of surface tension force in the vertical direction. Okay, so weight we know, that is W into L, but the vertical component of the surface tension force we don't know. Let's find the vertical component of the surface tension force. Okay, before that we need to find out, okay, we need to find out this angle. Okay, I'm denoting it with red, this angle, because this is the angle theta by which we can find out the component of the surface tension force. For that, I'm giving you some insight here. Okay, let's as the length is 2a, length is 2a, that means this length is this length is, okay, this length is a, and this is y. Okay, this is y. So from triangle law we can find out the theta angle. Okay, so now if we'll make a triangle here, okay, so guys, this is y, this is y, so here also this is y, and this distance is a, so here also this distance is a. So let's suppose this is the angle, that is theta. Okay, so we need the vertical component. The vertical component of surface tension force, let's suppose STV will be ST, okay, ST sin theta, because this is theta, so this force component will be ST sin theta. So we need to find out the value of sin theta from here. So sin theta will be P by H. So sin theta will be P by H. So P is Y. Okay, P is Y. So Y by H. H is under root of Y square plus H. In the question, okay, in the question, it is given that Y is very much less than A. So let's use this value, use this data in our sin theta. Okay, if y is very much less than a, then certainly we can write one thing, that y square is very much less than a square. So we can neglect y square in the presence of a square. So if we'll write sin theta will be y divided by, if we'll neglect a square, okay, then under root of y square will be, sorry, we will neglect y square, then under root of a square will be a. So our value of sin theta we have find out, that is y by a. So now we can write one thing, our first result, okay, that is the weight is equal to surface tension force vertical component. Now write the value of surface tension force and weight, and put all this and equate all the terms. Okay, so guys, weight will be W is unit length weight into, let's suppose the length is L. Surface tension force will be, okay, let's suppose the value of surface tension is sigma. Okay, this is surface tension force. Okay, surface tension sigma into 2L. Okay, it will act in both the sides, so sigma into 2L. And the vertical component of the surface tension force will be sigma into 2L into sine theta. Sine theta we have just found out, that is into y by a. Okay, so we have just seen that weight, okay, weight will be equal to the vertical component of the surface tension force, but there are two surface tension force, so we'll multiply it with 2. Okay, the vertical component of one surface tension force into 2 will be equal to the weight. Okay, so if we will write 2 FST of vertical will be weight. Okay, this is FSTV. So by multiplying with 2 we can write it. Actually we don't need to multiply it with 2. Why? Because we have taken the length as 2L. Okay, we have taken the length as 2L, so we have considered both the sides. Okay, if we will consider only one side, then we will need to take the component, but as we have considered both the sides, so we don't need to take 2 here. Okay, we don't need to multiply 2 here, it is already in the our vertical component. Okay, so this force will be equal to this force. So let's write that. By writing it, we can write here sigma into 2L into y by a will be, what is the weight, that is W into L. So some terms are common, that is we cancel out, L goes with L and nothing is common more, so we need to find out the value of sigma. So from here we can write sigma is W into A divided by 2y. So guys, this is our answer. This is the answer for today's question, that is the surface tension force. Okay, so we can write the surface tension is, what we have found out, W into A by 2y. The surface tension force is the question, so this is our answer. So this is all for this video. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you. Till then, subscribe to our channel, like this video and share this video among your friends. Thank you.